back with the NFC portion of things for the
We
playoffs.
back.
Yep.
Where you been?
Well, they're at home watching this or on the road on their phone or whatever, Leo. Come on.
Okay. All right. Now we talk about the division, the conference.
Division. Hello?
Sorry.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine, Leo.
Yeah.
So what's the first game?
Okay. The first game is the Packers
Uh-huh.
and the Cowboys.
Oh, God. Well, this is over.
Okay. All right. First of all, let's talk about the Packers. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So the Bears, who the Packers own,
Right.
right?
Right.
They've been looking for a quarterback for like 100 years, or at least decades. They did find Jim McMahon,
Yeah.
and the defense and Walter
Right,
Payton.
right.
But anyway, yeah. Okay.
Right.
But now let's look at the Packers. Okay.
I'm looking.
Bart Starr, Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers,
Yep.
and now Jordan Love.
Yep.
Okay, he bringing some sexy to the name because at first it was like he Jordan, okay, and Jordan is Michael Jordan, okay.
Right.
So that's a bad start. That's high expectations, okay. That's
Way too
like
high.
your mom saying you can be a doctor, mijo, a lawyer, or an architect,
Yep.
or engineer.
And you're like 5 years old.
Yeah, exactly. And then you grow up and find out, damn, I'm too stupid for any of those.
Pretty much.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks for setting me up for failure, Mom.
But Jordan Love got them in the playoffs, though.
Exactly,
He's been
his
playing
first year. Okay,
Yeah.
that's something that Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers,
Yeah.
they don't do.
Never did.
They never did. Okay, so the Packers have been nightmares for Cowboy fans. I'm talking
Yeah.
old Cowboy fans, not TikTok Generation
No.
Z,
The old Cowboy
YX. Yeah, no old people.
Old,
okay,
old,
yeah,
yeah.
Tom Landry.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
The good Cowboys.
The
teams.
cook, yeah, exactly. Okay, so there's the Ice Bowl. Okay, and the
Yep.
first two times that the Packers won the first two Super Bowls,
Yeah.
it was the Cowboys that they beat. The famous one being the Ice Bowl.
Yeah, it was a good
when
one.
it was like 13 degrees below zero
Yikes.
and ice. Exactly. Okay, and then later in the 90s, Brett Favre,
yeah.
he lost 3 times
He
to
did.
Troy Aikman and Emmitt Smith and Jimmy Johnson.
Yeah.
Okay.
It happens, man.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, but then recently, with the Tony Romo and Dak Prescott, they lost.
They're losing a lot.
Yeah, a
To the
lot
Packers.
to the Packers.
Yeah, Packers
okay?
own them. Organized
Yeah, okay, all right. Let's see what we have. Okay, we got a good offensive line. Okay,
Yeah.
so protection. Okay, the running back, Aaron Jones.
Aaron Jones.
Aaron
for
Jones,
the Packers.
exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, he played, was good,
Yep.
injured, no play,
Uh-oh.
and then played at the end. Okay,
Right.
so if there's one thing that the Cowboys suck at,
The run.
it's the run. Okay.
Yeah, the run
Yeah,
fits are terrible.
yeah. There's more holes in the Cowboys' defensive line.
Then there are holes in the cheese of the Packers.
No,
head.
that's stupid. That's stupid. No, that's sort of funny though.
cheese
Now that I
heads,
think
yeah.
about it. Yeah, but I was gonna say more holes than the border. Okay, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, with other people
You're
coming
canceled.
across.
Time to hook you. Be quiet.
What?
No, be quiet.
Oh,
Put my hand on your mouth. Quiet.
Yeah. Okay. Like who has a worse defense, Biden or the Cowboys?
Anyway.
Okay, let's get away from politics.
Yeah,
that
no
shit
more
dirty.
politics. It
Okay,
is.
that shit dirty.
But
Okay.
anyway, Cowboys' run defense is
Okay.
what, 29?
Okay, let me see if I'm done talking about the Packers. Okay,
Yeah.
so you have Matt LaFleur.
You do.
He's a Français. François.
Yeah, and he's
okay.
young.
Yeah, he young.
Yep,
So the Packers can stay in this game.
they can. Yeah.
They run the ball, okay? Pass when you need to, okay? That's great. But then when the defense comes on,
Yeah.
and then it's the Cowboys.
Uh-oh.
Let's remember the facts, okay?
remember
Not
the facts.
opinions. I
Go
don't give a
ahead.
shit about your fucking opinion, okay?
I
Everyone
know.
has an opinion,
Give me
asshole.
the facts then.
Okay, the facts is that the Cowboys, as much as I fucking hate them, is that they are 22-1
Yeah.
on turf. Okay,
Wow.
turf is track. Okay, so the Cowboys they track
Oh, the
stars.
fake
Okay?
stuff. Yeah, okay.
Exactly. You have
Synthetic, yeah.
CeeDee Lamb. You have Gallup. You have Pollard.
Yep.
You got a lot of fast people.
Right,
Okay.
right, yeah.
Exactly. So so this is how it is, okay?
Right.
And this is why I pissed at the Cowboys, okay? Yeah, okay, we won the game, right? Oh,
did.
tackle eligible, yeah. And then all of a sudden, okay,
no,
so
it's not.
what is happening here, okay? Like
Right.
the confusion that happened in that 2019 game, I will explain what happened and the ramifications of all of it, okay?
Yeah.
So, why have the Cowboys not won since 1995, the Super Bowl?
Tell me why.
I will tell you why. Okay, there was beef between, and this is funny,
Right.
Jerry Jones,
Uh-oh.
that's a JJ, right?
Yeah.
And Jimmy Johnson, that's another JJ. I'm not sure if you met JJs before, but they're a handful. They like
Okay.
remind you like, I'm JJ, okay? And there's
Okay.
a lot of baggage that comes with it. You can't have two JJs together, okay? So he finally respected Jimmy Johnson
Right.
and put him in the ring of honor. Like,
Oh.
you know what? You were responsible for winning those 3 Super Bowls even when you weren't the coach of the last one, okay?
Right.
You still get credit for it, all right?
Okay.
So the curse is relieved. It's gone.
Yeah?
Okay?
Okay.
So be careful, all you
Uh-oh.
anti-Cowboy fans, which is everybody but Cowboy fans. Ay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So so look, when you a host, you need
Yeah.
to take care of everything, right? You need
You
to
do.
take care of your servants, your guests, right?
Right.
Especially the VIP guests. So Jerry Jones, he talked to the ref, okay, and he said, "Ref, what is it? Merry Christmas."
Yeah, Merry Christmas. Here's some
Yeah,
money.
here's some money.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
so it is a mordida. Do you know what a mordida is?
It's a bribe.
It's a bribe. It's
Greasing
a
the
Mexican
palm.
bribe.
Yep.
Okay, you get pulled
Mordida.
over by la policía de federales.
See?
Okay, you say, "Hey, 20 good? Okay, we good." No, I
Yeah,
didn't
then
see
you leave.
anything.
Yeah.
Okay, it's the same thing.
You
so
drive off.
he
Yeah.
puts some money in his pocket and he says, "Look, I inducted Jimmy Johnson. We need the number 2 seed so that we could go to the Super Bowl." Okay, and that's what happened.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
The Lions got
So
robbed, yeah.
what happens in this game?
The Cowboys are going to win because they're at home. They're probably going to drop 30 plus points on the Packers.
Yes,
The
so
Packers
this is
never
what
get
you
defense.
do, okay?
Yep.
Like let's say you hate the Cowboys.
Right.
Everybody should hate the Cowboys. If you
Right.
don't hate the Cowboys, you're
a
not my
Cowboy
friend.
fan.
Okay?
You're a Cowboy fan.
Yeah, exactly. Don't even give me hell no. I don't want to be friends with Cowboy fans. Yeah. So what's gonna happen is that the Packers, sorry, my voice cracked like I was 13.
I know. What happened to the Packers?
Okay, the Packers are gonna run all over that fucking shitty defense.
Okay. Okay.
They're gonna get points.
Right.
The Cowboys are gonna return the favor
With
and they're
points.
gonna score points because the back half of the Packers, Joe Betty's shitty defense, is going
Terrible.
to get terrible.
Shredded.
Lots of points for everybody.
Yeah, bet the over,
Everybody.
bet the
Exactly.
over.
Take the over.
Yeah.
Okay. Take the over and take the Cowboys for the win.
Yep.
Okay.
100%.
Yeah. So the final score of this game.
Yeah, final score.
Yeah, whew. It like 30-27.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely going to be over 40 points total. Like
Yeah,
over-
and you know what? The same thing I tell CJ Stroud,
Yeah.
I tell Jordan Love. Like, hey, you over-exceeded. He's
You
not
made
a
it.
rookie,
Yeah,
but
but you
his
made it.
first year
Yeah.
starting,
Yeah.
and he took his team
The
to the playoffs.
Just be happy that you
Okay,
made it.
be
Yeah.
happy.
Then you're gonna be
okay,
done,
like
that's it, yeah.
that's the end of the road for you.
Yeah.
You know, like you get in line. Like Dak
Yeah.
Prescott been waiting fucking forever.
Forever,
okay?
yeah.
You can't just come in and cut on him.
No.
Like imagine you at the DMV right in the
Yeah.
South Bay. And then you just there, and then you waiting 2 hours, and it's your turn to go.
And then they cut in front of
someone
you.
walks from the street straight in and cuts you off. Oh man,
Hell no.
there's gonna be some beef, okay? Yeah.
All right, so we're pressed for time, so we got to
Okay.
start on the second game.
Okay.
Let's
So
go
who
to the second
wins?
one.
Who wins? What, oh, I already said
Cowboys,
this.
yeah.
Cowboys.
So second game,
Okay.
NFC. What game is it?
The second game.
Who
Oh
else
yeah,
is it?
yeah. Oh, the
Uh-oh.
second game.
Is it you?
It's us, exactly.
Lions and Rams? Uh-oh.
Okay, should I skip it? Come back to it and get rid of the Bucks and Eagles?
Yeah, let's just do
Let's
Bucks
do
and
that.
Eagles really
Okay, so
quick.
we go into the Monday night and
Let's
then
do
we
Bucks
come
and
back
Eagles.
to the main event.
Yeah, Bucks and
Okay,
Eagles
like
kind of boring.
WWE,
Yeah.
WWF.
This is like the prelims, like boring
Exactly.
stuff.
Okay, I ain't gonna end on the Bucks
Yeah,
Eagles
you.
because
Yeah,
I don't
no.
want to leave you with a bad taste in
In
your mouth. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Bucks Eagles. Okay.
Yes.
Bucks 5 of last 6. Okay? Eagles have lost 5 of last 6.
They're both
to
terrible.
bad teams. You're talking the Cardinals and the Giants.
You lost to the Giants and the
Oh,
Cardinals.
yeah.
Come on.
Okay, so the defense has been giving up 30 points, and the offense is hurting. They only score 20 points a game.
Yeah, Eagles defense has been suffering, but Bucks offense has been sputtering too, which is funny. So it's like two weaklings slap fighting each other like this.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
It's terrible. Something's got to give.
It's like
Oh my God.
It's like two people in a wheelchair, right? And they
they're
beat because they at the retirement home.
Yeah.
And then one day they just like fuck it, let them go at it. You know, like oh my God, can you imagine that fight? Like
I can.
one person trying to tip the other
Yeah,
person
yeah,
over.
like,
That shit's. Anyways.
But I got the Bucks defense though stepping up because they still have pieces from that run with Tom Brady.
Okay. So let's go over. Okay, I'll break it up for you.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the Bucks defense.
Yeah. Still has pieces.
The leftovers that Brady left,
Still there.
they're still there. The meat
They're
and
still good.
potatoes
Yep.
of the Bucks defense is still there.
Vita
Okay?
Vea.
Antonio Winfield,
Yeah.
he might be better than his daddy, his papa,
Yep.
and he was pretty damn good. Okay,
Yep.
he goes from one side of the field as a safety to the other side. Okay, if not for him knocking the Panthers out. And he fumbles the ball into the end zone on a touchback.
Yeah.
Maybe they're not even in the playoffs, and it's
Exactly.
the Saints that's in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Right? But that didn't happen because Antonio Winfield, okay?
Yep.
So the defense, they giving up 19 or less, okay? So you don't crack 20 on the Bucks.
Only
okay?
one who's
Even
done
the
that?
49ers
Yeah, only have 21.
had 27, I think.
20 was it 27?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
that's
they
it.
were 7 points above, okay? So that lets you know
Yeah.
that, and they scored 17. So that's what they averaged. If the Bucks could crack 20, then they got something going. So this is the problem, okay? The defense, just like the Chiefs, they take care of business, right? Like, hey, I don't have to worry. It's like being a father and you proud of this son because you know your oldest son, he grew up just like you.
Yeah.
You gotta take care of business. You're just worried about.
It's the playoffs defense, so the thing is.
Yeah.
The Chiefs and the Bucks defense step up in the playoffs.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, and
Every
Todd
time.
Bowles, just like Sean McDermott of the Bills, he finally started calling his defense. Why the Bills so good? Why they bailing out Josh Allen? Sean McDermott calling out the plays for the defense. Okay, I know everybody's like, offense, I want to score points, but defense.
Defense,
Exactly, old school, okay?
Yep.
So on offense, what you got? Okay, the Eagles got front line, defensive line, all first rounders. Everybody in there. Everybody in there is somebody, okay? But the back half, the back seven, they're linebackers.
bad.
Yeah.
Oh, they're
exactly.
so slow.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
yeah.
Not fast.
It's like this when like the Amigra's there, right? And the Amigra has like 4 or 5 people, and I'm like, I think we got this guy, right? And then all of a sudden, instead of just expecting that one guy, like 40 people come and just run, you know? Like, they can only grab a couple people, like, hey, look at that guy, you know? And then they just run away. It's like one of those little fucking 80s comedy, you know? We got him, we got the Mexicano, the wetback, or illegal, or whatever the fuck they call him these days. Yeah, so anyway, that's the defense of the Eagles.
Pretty
like,
much.
oh shit, who do I get, you know?
Yeah, sadly.
So,
and then Eagles offense, the offensive line.
yes, okay, the Eagles, they can move the ball, but it's
can.
going to be tough because it's the Bucks.
It's Vita Vea up the middle.
It's Vita Vea up,
That's a big boy.
up the middle.
Yeah.
Like AJ Brown is hurt.
He's hurt.
And then the finger on Jalen Hurts, you know?
You're forgetting about the other wide receiver for the Eagles.
Oh,
He's
and
also hurt.
Devontae
Devontae
Smith
Smith's also hurt.
was hurt. He coming back from injury.
But he's still hurt. He's 100%. This is not good for the
you want
Eagles.
to make money?
Yeah.
Okay, I like to make money.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your bet?
Yeah, my bet is take the under. Okay.
Yeah,
I
for
sell
sure.
you high on the Cowboys and Packers
Oh,
over.
yeah, it's the
I sell
Cowboys.
you high on the under. Tell me how the points are coming from, cabron.
Nowhere.
Okay?
Probably going to be
Okay.
like 14 to 12.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
and if
that's
you
it.
could get like 50 or some points
Yeah.
by little T's, then you got something there. Okay,
For
and I
sure.
got one extra over for you in the next game. So
Right,
let's
right,
finish this game. Okay,
What's your score?
Pisa mierda.
Yep.
Fucking.
We're not going to
game.
spend time on this loser game. So
Right.
who wins?
Oh, ay. Okay. Ooh. Do you know who going to win? Okay. I think I got this figured out.
Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, Nick Sirianni. Man, he a pissed off Italiano.
Yeah, he
Okay,
is.
yeah, exactly. The problem is that his defensive coordinator and his offensive coordinator, they took they didn't get the credit because the credit goes to whoever sits on the throne.
Right.
But when you lose lieutenants,
Yeah.
you lose chain of command. Okay.
Right.
You can't just be the one giving everybody orders. You need to give orders to the lieutenants who give orders to the soldiers, okay, or inmates, or whatever you want to call them. Okay?
So you're saying the Eagles are going to win?
No, I'm not
The
saying
Bucks
that.
are gonna win?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that it's time to put it out of its misery. The Eagles.
Oh,
What is
okay.
the point? Okay, so
There is
you
none.
want to win against the Bucks? So for what?
Where are
So
you
that
going
when
to?
you go to the 49ers
Niners, you
or
get
the
whooped
Cowboys,
again?
which is even worse than the 49ers.
You
At least
get
if the
whooped.
49ers beat you, you could say, well, we beat you last year to go to the Super Bowl. But against
Not
the Cowboys,
no.
oh my God! Yeah, exactly. It's like when you're in the not the jungle, but you know, in the not Sahara, the Sahara.
No. It's
Yeah.
Like, it's like you're in the jungle. And
They're in the
beat up.
jungle,
you can't
exactly.
get out,
And
yeah.
then here it comes, like it. But basically, what happened is that we're prey to the jungle, right?
Uh-huh.
And then somehow, some like zebra survived a attack from another animal,
Right.
but then they come walking by right in front of us.
Yeah, and then you eat 'em.
laying
Yeah,
down,
and then you eat 'em.
It did this easy.
Yeah,
okay?
then you grab them and eat them.
That's
yeah.
what it's like, okay?
Yeah.
The Eagles would be the fucking half-dead zebra
Yep.
that would go to the Cowboys, okay?
For sure.
Exactly. And we know
Also-
that the Zebras, they pay.
They are.
Okay, by Jerry
Okay.
Jones. And one last thing. Do you
Yeah.
know why the Eagles were flying high? Fly,
Why?
Eagles, fly. And then they come crashing down?
Why?
Because you think, and this is just the gringo way of thinking,
Right.
okay, that Jerry Jones, JJ, El Viejo,
Uh-huh.
he just paid the ref in his game.
He did.
Do you know? They take a dive, the Eagles, ever since they made Matt Patricia,
Yeah.
the defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
Matt Patricia, okay? What a bitch name, by the way. He a secret spy for the Cowboys because he sent Matt Patricia on, he paid him
Right.
under the table.
For sure.
And he went there. Dude, who drops their 350-pound defensive tackle back into coverage?
Not
Like,
Patricia.
yeah, like what? He's going to go back and then he's going to take the wide receiver or the running back? Hell no.
Anyway,
okay?
you got 10 minutes left.
Okay, all right. Let's finish it up with
Gotta
the
finish up
big
quick.
game. So, yeah,
Yeah.
Bucks win
Yep.
2016.
Baker Mayfield finally.
Baker
proves himself.
Mayfield.
Finally proves himself.
Exactly.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay.
Lions and Rams, the big one. Oh, come on, Lions. Come on. What are we talking about first?
Okay, all right. Let's talk about the Rams first.
Okay.
We can talk about the guests first. Okay.
Sure, go ahead.
So the problem for Lions fans, and they stay up all night, is because years ago, not only a couple years ago, that they were cheering
Yep. For this
for
quarterback.
Matthew Stafford.
Stafford.
They were crying. Okay, they were crying.
When he left,
and he's
yeah.
like, oh my God, Matthew Stafford won, and I'm a Lions
He
fan,
won the
and I
Super
know he
Bowl,
plays
yeah.
for a different team. Well, guess what?
He's
Be
here.
careful what you wish for.
Yeah. He's here now.
Because it's back.
Uh-oh.
Okay? It's not good.
No.
No good. Okay.
He knows him
So, this is what happened. Okay. So, there are two Bible stories. Okay.
Right,
That's
right.
how I will define them.
Sure.
Okay. So, Sean McVay
Right.
left Goff on the doorstep of
He
the
did.
Detroit Lions, like
Damn.
when the mother of Moses put him right over there, right?
Yep.
Same thing, okay? And Matthew Stafford,
Yeah.
we go Old Testament on him.
Uh-oh.
He's the prodigal son.
He is.
So he's the son that returns
Yeah.
after having fun in Hollywood with the ladies and the drugs and the
All
fame
that,
and
yep.
the Super Bowl.
Yep.
Yeah. He's coming back, okay? So then God says to the lion base,
Yeah.
I have been faithful to you all this time. I was left on the doorstep, okay, of the Lions to this shitty ass team before I came here, before Dan Campbell came here, okay? And you're gonna take this guy because he played for you all the years? Oh, come on, he didn't win shit here, okay? And he ain't going to win shit here on our turf,
No.
okay? Yes, so fuck the prodigal son. Okay, it's all about Moses and Moses Goff
Yeah.
leading his people the Lions and his players and the fans to the promised land. Okay,
Right.
now we might get stuck in the desert for 40 years like Moses did with the Jews that were enslaved by the Egyptians. But eventually we get to Israel. It
You
takes
do.
some time.
Eventually
Exactly.
Super Bowl.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You don't want to be back in being
No.
a slave.
We
So
don't.
yeah. Sean McVay knows everything. Okay, he's a genius.
Uh-oh.
He's a chess master.
Yep, he remembers everything. Yep.
He remembers all of Goff's good plays and bad plays. So in that part, Goff could be in trouble. Okay.
Uh-oh.
On the other side, you have Dan
Capable.
Dan
Yeah.
Campbell,
Yeah.
okay? Now, Dan Campbell could outbench the whole team, okay? He could scare you and motivate you and go mental, okay? But he
Exactly.
can't outthink McVay, okay? So this is what he needs to do,
Yeah,
okay?
I'm listening.
You need to put on the Super Bowl matchup of the Eagles and the Patriots,
Right.
okay?
Okay.
Why do I say that?
Why?
Because it's the greatest Super Bowl of all time, okay?
Yeah.
And Tom Brady had maybe his best game ever, but Doug Peterson, the coach, went for it on 4th down and 1, went for it
Yeah.
at the halfway, came up with special plays. That is what Dan needs to do. He needs to interchannel his best Doug Peterson. Go for it on 4th down. But if you do a 2-point conversion 3 times, Cabron,
Yeah.
then we will go crazy. That's too much, okay?
Right.
Like, do what you have to, you know, but like, don't go overboard,
Of course.
right? So, that is the only way, okay? So this is the over. Lots of points.
Lots
Let's
of
do matchups,
Right.
okay? Rams offense. They won 7-8. They only lost 1 to the Ravens.
Yeah. they
Okay,
did.
and the Ravens are pretty good. Okay, so they're averaging 30 points. Okay, the Lions they averaging 30 points, especially when they're in su casa, in their
Yeah,
home.
At home. Yep.
Over
For sure.
for sure.
So what's your final score before we get final thoughts? Because you only have enough
Okay,
time for that, really.
So 34-31
Lions?
Lions. Exactly.
Wow, that's close. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. You know why? What happens?
What happened?
Okay, we talk about Sean McVay, okay, and he's got Punka, and he's got Cup,
Yep.
and he's got Kyrene Williams,
Yep, he
right?
does.
He's got all those fun toys he's playing with,
He does.
okay? And the defense, they aren't who they used to be, but they still have Aaron Donald and a couple other cabrons on that team
Yeah,
that
they
know
do.
how to play, okay? But the special teams, the kicker misses extra points and field goals.
He's not good.
So this is a 3-point game.
He's gonna miss
okay, do not confuse it. Tres puntos.
Just go for it.
Okay, putas. I mean
Yeah.
puntos. Yeah.
Go
So-
for it on 4th down.
Yeah, go for
Bad
it on
kicker.
4th down.
Yeah.
Okay.
For the Rams.
And guess
yeah.
what? Our kicker,
Uh-huh.
he used to kicking indoors.
Yeah.
Not a problem. So that is what is going to happen. Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna
See
come
the
down to
Ravens, they got 3 teams: offense, defense, special teams. The
Yeah.
Rams got offense, kind of defense, no special teams.
Nope.
Okay. So yes, and then we're going to go back to Jerry World. Okay.
Uh-oh. And you get revenge.
And
for
we're going to
2-point
get
conversion.
revenge.
Yep.
Exactly for what they did to us.
A few weeks ago.
A few weeks ago, yeah.
All right. Any closing thoughts? Because we only got like 2 minutes. left.
Closing thought. Okay, the Niners are resting right now.
They are.
They are resting and saying, "Oh my God,
Who do you think they're going against?
Come
on, Leo.
Who
Who they going
Okay,
against?
they ain't going against the Packers.
No.
Well, of course they're going against the Bucks.
The Bucks?
Yeah, of
Okay.
course, because we're going to play in
The Cowboys.
Cowboys. Okay.
Okay. So who wins, Niners or Bucks?
Oh, Niners.
By how much? Just speculating.
30-17.
Probably.
Yeah, because by that time, Nick Bosa, Fred Warner, guess where they're going to tackle Baker Mayfield?
Where?
In the ribs.
Probably.
Okay?
They're gonna take him out.
You can't hit in the head.
No.
You can't grab him by the ankles.
Hit him in the ribs.
I did it, coach. I hit
Did
him
it over and over.
Exactly. I hit him in the body.
Keep
okay?
doing it.
Yes, exactly. If you know how hard it is to breathe with your bruised ribs?
Very hard.
Very difficult.
All right.
So,
Anything else before we go?
let's see. San Francisco. So, just like the Ravens don't want to play the Browns.
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't want to
The
play
Niners
the
don't want to
Rams.
play the Rams,
We
but
do
that's
not.
okay, Niners.
Yeah.
We got your back.
You got our back,
okay?
Leo?
We forming an alliance. Okay, it's gonna be like a prison alliance.
Yeah.
Okay, and we take care of the Cowboys. Okay, and you take care of whoever you have to.
Yeah.
And then we meet in the NFC Championship
Whoever wins gets
in
Super Bowl.
San Francisco. Okay, and to the better team goes the roses or whatever the fuck gringos say. You
Yep.
know? Yeah. And then in the otro lado, Ravens and Bills.
Or Ravens or Chiefs, you never know.
Oh yeah, no.
It's Mahomes, though. Mahomes magic always happens.
I'm tired of Mahomes. That's
Everyone
why we
is.
beat him the first game.
Yeah,
And
hopefully.
look, the Chiefs, they were getting favors,
They
like
were.
against the Jets and Vikings, right?
Sure, yeah.
And then all of a sudden, against the Packers and Bills, they didn't. Okay.
Huh.
So I don't know what's going on.
So you got Bills and Ravens in the AFC Championship
Exactly.
game? That's
And
a good
then
one.
yeah, I mean,
But the Ravens are going to choke. It's Lamar.
yeah, and so it's going to be
It
the
always changes.
49ers and Bills because,
Probably.
like, look what we did in our first year of really playing football.
Yeah.
Okay, we won the division.
did. Good
we
job,
hosted a
Lions.
game. We going to the NFC Championship. We have to get in line. I understand.
yeah.
The Niners, you win it this year, and then next year, the 49ers win it against the Bills.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the Lions will be there next year. It'll
Exactly.
be okay.
Yeah, you guys are scary. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that'll be it for today. Thanks you for watching. Anything else, Leo?
Yeah. Where's my margarita and my
Oh my God.
Pacifico
No, you're
and
done.
my frijoles?